Hello and welcome to 2023. We are looking at your in-depth tarot reading for Gemini. Now, bear with the decor. I'm in a different room in the house. I'm in my bedroom, just because it's bank holiday, New Year's Day, and everyone's around. This was the only quiet place, so bear with. Okay, Gemini. We're going to look at at least 12 different areas. Let's have a look. Now, in your personality for 2023, Gemini, you have the Chariot. Now, this indicates that you're going to be determined. You're going to be focused. You could easily be distracted. So it's going to be really important for you, Geminis, that you stay on track of your goals and your purpose and plans, things that you've said, the things that you've made, that you're not distracted in any way, because you could easily be distracted. So stay on top of things. This card says victory over adversity. So you are able to overcome situations, overcome difficulties, ride the waves and feel like you're conquering the world. So that's a fabulous, it's actually my favourite card. That's a fabulous card that you're starting off with, Geminis. Now, money, Gemini, for 2023, the Justice card. Money is about fairness. Now, there could be some legal entanglements coming in for you this year as well, Geminis. However, the Justice card indicates that things will be done fairly and that justice will be served, okay? So trust the universe there and be accountable for things. So if you've been doing anything on the dodgy side, you could be held accountable for it, or if anyone else has been, although that is more in your money rather than anyone else's money. So the Justice card comes up in your values as well. So the truth is really important to you. Accountability, balance, justice and fairness. Balance around your finances as well this year, Gemini. So you could find that you are getting things organised to do things, to get a balance around things. Like I said, I keep feeling that there's some legal entanglements going on around your finances and to do with your values this year. So you may find that there's important documents and important paperwork linked to money this year. I have got a hot water bottle because I'm really chilly. And these ones are great. If you've not got one, get a long one. They just slip. I can't say it without laughing. They just slip between your legs or your thighs, and they're great. So I didn't mean it to pop up there, but it did, because I'm feeling a little bit of a chill. And I've got a hot cup. To be honest, I think I've got tonsillitis coming again. But let's crack on. Your communication, Gemini. Now, we have the Devil card in your communication. So this indicates here that things could be... there could be some temptation, but perhaps down the wrong path. This is why it's really important to do things with truth, with trust, and the right side of the track, okay? Now, you might find that there's some temptation there. You could find that there's some things going on perhaps with your neighbours, perhaps with siblings going on there, things that just take a little bit of a tricky turn. But remember that you have choices. You don't have to stay in a situation that you don't feel comfortable in. You can speak up, you can release yourself, unbind yourself from whatever could be controlling you there. If anyone surfaces there with some unhealthy habits, speak up and break free from things, okay? Things don't need to bind you, Geminis. Things don't need to hold you to anything that you don't want there to be. A release is going to be important. Communication, releasing, speaking your truth and telling other people the same. Now, in your home and family area, this is gorgeous. We have the Magician. So in your home and family area, we have new beginnings, manifestation, things coming to light, new beginnings. You've got all the tools to do the job in your home, in your family area. So there's nothing except for you that may stop you doing and dreaming big, okay? You've got what it takes to be able to manifest the home and the family area that you wish. But it is going to start with having confidence, okay? So it's important that you have confidence, Gemini, in knowing that you can create wonderful things, manifest things. So manifestation in your home area. So think about feng shui areas in your home. Think about where perhaps it's love, perhaps it's money, whatever area it is that you want to manifest. Think about that in your home. Think about vision boards. That's lovely this time of year to use a vision board and to really put it out there to the universe of what it is that you want. Now, in your love area, okay, your flirty love area, and your children area, and your creative area, your expressive area, house 5, you actually have the Lovers. So you could find great connections coming to you this year, Geminis. Two people coming together, Again, this card brings choices and decisions. So this could be on a deep level for you. Connections with communication and choices with other people to do with flirty behaviour or to do with creative instinctual behaviour there. But choices coming in so that these choices indicate that there is a decision or something will need to be made that could affect two people here. Okay, so you need to be open and honest and weigh things up properly there. There could also be connections around your children with this Gemini, so it could affect your children, or it could be where your children are actually having these lovers choices and connections coming in there. Powerful card. In your where am I? 3, 4, 5. I've put an extra card. In your day-to-day living, in your work, day-to-day work, and just your day-to-day vibes, you've got the Death card. Now, this doesn't mean that you're dying. This will mean, Gemini, that you've got some changes coming in, inevitably. You've got some endings coming in. There will be an end of a situation that's going to affect your day-to-day life. This could be any area. It could be a working change, or it could be home, could be relationships, could be something that's going to affect your day-to-day area. However, it feels in a positive way that you would be aware of what this is. It's not necessarily going to come as a surprise, that you would be aware of these changes this year, that you know that something needs to shift, that something needs to end, that is affecting your day-to-day living area. Let's pop another card on top of that. The 8 of Wands. Now, this is a positive card indicating that action is going to happen to bring a clarity, to bring a light at the end of the tunnel. So things might have to end quite quickly, quite suddenly, or things may take a turn where there is changes all of a sudden and quite quickly. But it will give way to something that's going to be a lot fresher, a lot brighter. Now, in your relationship area, your long-term relationship area, this is interesting. We have a fire sign. So Aries, there could be an Aries or there could be a fire sign that connects around you, Geminis. This also indicates that there's going to be passion, but where boundaries are going to be important, okay? Boundaries will need to be really important around your relationships, and you may need to be more assertive, or perhaps you're looking for a partner who's going to be assertive. Now, I just picked another card over the top of that to see what we've got, and we have another fire sign. Both of these will indicate passion. It'll indicate positive news around relationships, will indicate fiery energy, but in a positive way there. Being adaptable to changes, okay? Being flexible is going to be really important, and that sounded wrong, didn't it? Okay, in your change area, Gemini, in the change area, now you have the Hermit card. This is in the area of death, of rebirth, of sex, of everything that's connected to changes around you, the Hermit. So you may have to go through a little bit of self-reflection. You may need some time out. You may need to weigh things up so that you can get a better balance of everything there. But reflection over the past, thinking about where you were, what you want to do, and where you want to go. All your hopes and dreams, things that you put into a little box. This is going to be really important for you to think about where you want to go next, how you can open that box. In your knowledge, house 9, in your knowledge area and your religious area, and the area that is going to bring about even changes to do with perhaps travel, long distance travel, but you're thinking, you've got the High Priestess. Now this indicates that you could be really getting involved in psychic work and spiritual work, or into the deeper things, delving deeper into the underworld of life there. So spiritual connections could come up very strongly this year for you, and having a better understanding of you, getting a deeper understanding of who you are on the inside and out. In your career area, Geminis, just grab this. I can now feel those paracetamol kicking in, so now I'm getting a bit hot. In your career area, you have the Moon. So this indicates, again, unforeseen changes. Changes that could come about unknowingly. So you might find that this year, your emotions are changeable within your work, in your career, and how people see you there. And you're weighing things up. Perhaps you're just treading a toe in that bank, thinking, oh, let's see what that's like. Oh, we're just not going to 100% commit. We're going to see what's in that job. Maybe a little foot test in that one. So you could be dipping your toe in different angles, or keeping yourself to yourself until you've fathomed your right path in your career area, but unknown things or unhidden things going on. Now this could also indicate worldly things going on, okay? So you may again have to trust your instincts and follow what feels right for you, because the bigger picture is not always known there. In your Friendship area, this is lovely. We have the Sun card, so good fun is coming. Letting your hair down, enjoying yourself, bringing some smiles to your face, Gemini, and that fun, good, childlike energy, creative energy, just not caring about anything. Travel, hot holidays, sunny holidays, and just embracing your inner child. So connecting to people that are going to help you bring out that inner child, help you bring out that fun time for you, help you live life to the best, living your best life in your friendship area. There. Now in karmic energy, we have the Hierophant. So you don't really want to rock the boat this year. You would have done quite a lot of that last year. This year you kind of want some normality, stepping in, whatever that is. And you may want to just go with the status quo rather than having to have lots of upheavals. However, looking at some of those, I think you are going to have some changes, but perhaps you're going to be more in control of them this year than what you were last year there, so that you can rebuild some structure and some order. You, Gemini, will like to, I'm going to say be on top of things, be in control of things. You will like others to follow you this year. To be honest, you're going to be wanting to have some organisation going on in your life that you are comfortable with, not what everyone else is comfortable with, but what you are. And again, it's a very, very strong spiritual teaching card. So there could be some deep philosophy or deep spiritual teachings coming your way there. Yes, and the card that I put over that was the Queen of Cups. And you won't know this, but I just checked the time and it said 11:11, so I'm loving that. So the Queen of Cups comes in over that, which is very spiritual, very psychic. Learning to follow your instincts and keep cool with certain things, keep a lid on perhaps some emotions, but being very in tune with what's good for you, what suits you. So I think there's some deep emotional satisfaction things coming in for you this year, Geminis, where you're going to start to really understand who you are and find the best you that you can be. How amazing. Now, if we have a look month by month, Geminis, we can see that January starts off very good with the Chariot there. January starts off with you on it, on top of things, making headway, climbing back on the horse and overcoming all those challenges that 2022 may have given you. Your focus is back. Although things still feel a bit hectic in January, you might not feel like you're in order of some kind, but you're certainly making headway and getting back on track there. In February, you have the Justice card, so important legal things could come about in February. House situation, homes and houses, material connections, anything where there could be some legal entanglement or legalities requirements could be very strong around February time, okay? So look out for important documents, but also be accountable for your actions there, the truth. March, you've got the Devil, so be aware of March being a little bit challenging for you, and maybe some temptation coming around you in March that you might feel a little bit sticky with, but remember you've got choice. Now the card I've popped over that, the Three of Wands, indicates that from that choice you'll be able to make headway with your plans. You'll be able to break through something perhaps that was controlling you or restricting you, and you'll be able to see that light at the end of the tunnel and make movement, make plans. In April time, the Magician, Gemini, you can create magic, you can manifest things. So a very strong time of believing in yourself and trusting yourself and creating, manifesting the life that you want in April. In May time, you've got the Lovers, so choices and decisions connected to relationships particularly. Communication and putting your cards on the table be really important around May. June, you've got some endings coming in June. You've got closure and things that are going to be changing around in June. July, you've got restructuring, rebuilding and bringing a firmer foundation around you. August is some time out of reflection, some time to think about what it is that you really want. Perhaps meditation will be really important in August. September, the High Priestess, perhaps that meditation's led you to finding again who you are and going within. So all is maybe not as it seems in September. There could be some hidden elements going on there. Trust your instincts in September. Similar in October, we have some emotions going on that could be up and down and very changeable. And again, perhaps people aren't what they say they are, or maybe something is being made a mountain out of a molehill. So use your instincts in September, October. November, the Sun card, November. So happiness, fun, joy, letting your hair down, happy families, good news, brings a nice light to those previous months. And then December, the Hierophant, where things can start to return to normal, whatever normal is, where there will be some normality, some again restructuring, and that deeper level of philosophy of learning and tradition. December, there could be Christmas time, but there could be strong traditions that really are favourable for you there. Changing things in December won't be as favourable as what they would have been at least in April or May time. So get your changes done early. If you would like a full reading similar to that, a little bit more in depth for yourself, it also comes with a general reading as well. The whole process is about an hour. Then you can go onto my website www.katemay.co.uk and we can see what is going on for you individually for 2023.